Hello, hello. As you can see, I'm back with another Ninja video. I'm going to be showing you guys the genius methods on how to make pasta. Pretty much any kind of pasta. You can, any kind of noodle is called pasta. Like, if you had freaking spaghetti noodles, I would still be like, yeah, it's pasta. So, here we go. Adventure awaits us. I got some boiling water. We're gonna do a lot because I'm hungry. So. Okay. Now, if you remember, the most important thing about cooking pasta is cleaning up as you go. I'm going to be using this is the best butter. Like, if you're not buying this butter and leaving it in your fridge, you're just not at that level of cooking or eating that is necessary to, like, even survive in my world. Okay. I got this pan on here. This pan actually likes to be a little bitch sometimes. Tell it to wake up. So I think the connector or something on that pan has started to deteriorate, and so the electricity just doesn't get to it. You kind of have to, like, finagle it into place. I'll probably have to talk to the management of the house and have them, come over and be like, hey, let me fix that for you. House orders. So, for spaghetti, I like to chop up some onions. I don't have any garlic or cloves. Usually I would do something like that, but I have some onions. I looked in my fridge and had onions. I also have some chicken breasts, ground chicken breasts. So I'll be using ground chicken breasts instead of, like, what's it called? Turkey meat or ground beef. My noodles are boiling. I'm not really gonna pay too much attention to them. I might mix them every once in a while, just to make sure they're not all the way cooked. This pan is not even hot. Maybe I should start these videos with, like, hot pans or something. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Somebody texted me. Yeah, so the reason why I use this butter, because first of all, it tastes delicious. Secondly, it's really easy to work with. It melts in a pan nicely and produces a good cooking grease. It tastes delicious on bread again. To spread is actually very easy. Even when kept in the fridge, so it technically kind of can last longer than butter, which has to be kept outside of the fridge due to the fact that if you want to spread it on any kind of white bread or any kind of like, you know, normal breads. So there's just a lot of benefits to having like a whipped or easier performance butter, and so this is it. Okay, I will also be using Ragu. Ragu is the most delicious out of all the regular store tomato sauces, just hands down. Just you can't even come close to them. Yeah, something like this. Let's just turn around. Okay, pasta cooked really quickly, actually, surprisingly. So, that's done. So, onions in. Okay, for the tricky part, ready? The meat. So what I'm gonna do, this chicken breast, I need to cut like maybe half of it, I think. And then I'm just gonna, I don't want to mess with it too much, so I'm just gonna take it and just kind of slap it into the pan. Didn't need all of the turkey or chicken, so I'm putting another. This is like perfect for another meal. So. What are you doing? Okay, back to the cooking pan. As you can see, I just left because it's still chicken, and I didn't want to not have a crispy golden brown kind of thing to chicken, even though it's ground beef. So I'm leaving it on one side. I'm seasoning right now a little bit. Leaving it on one side and getting that brown. Then I'm gonna flip it, get another brown, and then I'm gonna chop it up after I've browned both sides. It's the only way. And then after all of that happens, noodles will probably go in there. Maybe I'll cook the sauce a little bit first. See, there's like, you wouldn't just throw these noodles, right? You wouldn't like perfectly cooked noodles into the pan right now. Like, what kind of silly, foolish garbage would that be, right? Time and a place for noodles to go in. And so right now I'm just flipping it. Maybe I could have let it sit on there a little longer, but and so I use the onions kind of to clean the pan a little bit, and that also helps me keep the pan from sticking too much. Okay. Working great. I'm gonna put garlic powder flakes in there, so we will have some garlic. I'm thinking I want to make like a mayonnaise kind of tomato thing. Let's get some canned tomatoes. Do we have any canned tomatoes? Usually I do canned fire-red tomatoes, but I don't think I have any tomato sauce. Yeah. More tomato sauce. Not what we're looking for, though. Okay. I think it's almost time to bang it up. What do you think? Because we're just really trying to make sure the onions get cooked as much as we want them. And I think the onions are at the point where we're almost ready to smash these up. Okay. So we're gonna do smash. Garlic powder. Seasoning. Okay, so smashed up now. Kind of cooking a little more. Almost done. You can still see a little pink here and there, but okay, that should be perfect, right? Now the sauce. sauce. But we're gonna take it off. Yes, all the meat goes off. But we're gonna keep the pan dirty. The pan is going to be dirty. Sauce, ragu, into the pan now. This is gonna keep our meat nice and crispy. Okay. Now we're just working with the sauce. Do you understand? So flavor is key. You know, put in your oregano or your basil. You're not really thyme guy. That's more of a pizza. Let's see. Okay, seasonings have been added. Sauce is ready. Noodles are ready. Plating. I'll be using a giant bowl. Okay. Now for the very final touches. Bowl cleaned, noodles raw into the bowl, right? Cheese, salt, maybe some butter, cheese, just a little bit, salt. Mix. These are just noodles, just noodles. Now, after that's mixed, layer meat. Mix a little bit, you're spreading it over the top, and you're mixing it kind of downwards so that every single bite will have a little bit of this meat. Now we take the sauce. Oh, actually, no. Cheese. More cheese. Because the sauce is hot, so it's gonna melt this cheese now. especially with spaghetti, it's important like we clean these pans really quickly. The quicker we're able to clean these pans, the easier it really is to clean. If I wait like 5 minutes to clean this, it's gonna be like a hassle. And all that sauce is kind of melting the cheese. Getting it cooked a little bit. Okay. Now we can clean some more if we want, but I kind of want to eat, so I'm just gonna throw it all here. I'm pretty close. I just don't want it to get run. I'm gonna throw a little bit more salt on that. And put the cheese away. Some sriracha. And I'm gonna put some ranch. What up? Now that I have completed that, I will also take some cashews. Okay. I think I can eat now. Let's see. Can I eat now? Yeah. No. You're wrong. Because how could you eat this delicious meal without wine? Because, right, spaghetti, and what better wine than a mango hard Mike Loaded? This is gonna go perfectly with my spaghetti. Oh yeah, perfectly with my spaghetti. Mike's hard. I think Mike's hard started it, right? It was Mike's hard. Lemonade? No, it's like I don't know, Bud Light had one, Miller, all these motherfuckers, but the seltzers. When did the seltzers start coming in? I think there were LaCroix, and people were mixing alcohol into LaCroix, because if you didn't have like sparkling water in a lot of like poorer countries, you were drinking contaminated water, and so you just didn't do that. Just people had sparkling water. Like, imagine you're living in fucking Brazil or something, and there's no good like drinking water because you're an American and you're just not used to the same kind of pesticides. Not that the water is bad. Like, Brazil fucking drinks it all the time. It's just you're from a different country where you've primarily been drinking pesticides from that region's, whatever. What about Fiji water? Some pesticides have been passed around. You probably drank some Fiji water, got sick maybe once upon a time, overcame it, moved on with your life, and now you're immune to, whatever water. Even though most of the water is filterized, a lot of bottled water is boiled, and that boiled process removes all the pesticides and things like that. So Fiji water probably, even though it's from like Fiji or whatever, they probably do they just direct? You're just scooping it out of the water. Where do White Claws come from, brah? There's a magical mountain in Washington. I've heard that if you climb through a forest over a train track and then under a bridge through a mountain, then you'll find a place where there is a fountain of youth that exclusively fountains out White Claw. Fun fact. One of those Snapple, Snapple fun facts. See, the important thing that people mess up when cooking spaghetti is the timing of all the ingredients to be combined. And so say you make your meat, and then you throw in the spaghetti sauce into the meat. You're basically now just boiling chicken. And how fucking tasty is boiled chicken? Not that fucking tasty, bro. I'm trying to make beans next. I hate beans, first of all, because most people fuck it up. They fuck it up so badly that they should be thrown in prison. Do you understand? Fucking beans. So like, I'm talking about like you get a bag of beans and you have, you know, your household ingredients to cook them, you know, so whatever. But not like refried already, but like just a bag of beanarunos. This is actually a really good palate cleanser, I'm finding. It's checking all the boxes, right? It's checking the tasting, this is delicious box. And refreshingly clearing my palate from my delicious food that I was just eating, so that I can prepare for another delicious bite. Whoa. I've been told that I'm the best at cooking pasta, but I didn't realize until I actually ate this, because just the other day I went over to my friend's house and he cooked me some pasta, and it was so bad that I wanted to be like, I just wanted to stop and be like, hey man, can we rewind and I might just watch you cook this pasta so I can like comment where you're going wrong in the steps. Because, like, you just made me an absolute pile of garbage. And this is just absolute masterful, perfectly cooked, delectable sandwich. Because that's how you know. The chicken